Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and today I'm coming to you with another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides where I show you how easy it is to make lots of gold with less effort and without a group. Now today's farm is really cool. I think it is another wad farm. So this way you're kind of getting some raw gold because I was kind of looking for a raw gold farm for you guys because I hear from a lot of people they're not really trying to mess with the auction house. They think prices are too low, even though I still feel like that's the best way to make gold. Some of you guys really don't want to mess with it too much. So I was looking for something for raw gold. I checked some Legion spots, and then I winded up going to the WOD because I just really couldn't find anything I wanted out there. Yeah, I found a spot that it's nice because it gives you decent raw gold. It also gives you a material, and it also has some decent blue items. But the thing is, we already did the Blade Fury's command out there in Teledor. Well, this spot actually has different pieces, so that's what's really cool. So stick around and we'll go ahead and get into the farm. All right, guys, so here we are. We are actually located in Gorgrond in Draenor. Like I said, it was a WOD farm, and this is where we're located, like right at the very bottom. So actually, you're kind of getting kind of close, I guess, to your other farm too, which is, well, Teledor, because Gorgrond is right above it. So you got one right there, one right there. You could even hit both of them up if you like, and just jump between them. The one cool thing about this one is that it does actually drop like different types of loot. Now another thing I discovered that I thought was pretty cool was the fact that you really don't need to cover that many spots. I mean, I actually had it going at one point with only 3 of my potatoes. So that means that you could do it as a standstill farm with a 3-man. But it was weird because I came back, did it, because I started to do it earlier when I was unable to record. And then I actually came back when I was actually able to record, so I figured I'd go ahead and get the farm started, and saw that I couldn't do it, or I wasn't getting respawns with just covering those spots. So I was like, what's going on? So what I think it is you actually have to kill some mobs to get it going, but once you get it going, then you can actually get it to work. But anyway, let's go ahead and start off with the farm, and I'll kind of show you what I mean. So this is one spot where we're at right now, and we'll go ahead and just start killing the mobs so you can see how the respawns look. You see we're up over 5,000 mobs killed. We got a decent amount of raw gold, maybe not quite as good as Blade Fury's command, but then again, it's nice to do other farms. Like I said, I'm not so big into the raw gold scene anyway, and also maybe we could have gotten more if I will spread my toons out more, and we've actually been collecting more on each loot phase. But I was actually trying to find something that required limited spots, and that's why I was kind of like really into it when I really saw that I could actually do it with only 3 mobs, because some of you guys have smaller groups, and I realized that. So I was looking for something anywhere between the 2 to 3 potatoes required for a farm, and when I saw that this one was actually working with only 3 spots being used, I was like, hey, this is a pretty decent spot. So this one is actually one of the main spots right here, up on this ledge right here. When you actually, like, you're just coming into Gorgrond right there. So yeah, as soon as you get here, you see the pool here. It's at the end here. You're up on this ledge, so you're killing like 3 mobs over here. There's another one here, and then you're killing 2 over here. So that's why you kind of want to be up on this ledge. I actually even had it going though with the 3 when I was actually down there just killing those and killing like this one. I don't even know if I was hitting that one. So yeah, then the other 2 important spots are these spots in these caves. So you have one right here, which I have, you see I have 2 potatoes stacked here, which I could have spread them out and possibly gotten more raw gold and stuff. But like I said, I was trying to look for something that not as many, if you have a smaller group, you could cover it as well. And then the other cave. So the 2 caves are very, important for getting this farm to work. So you definitely have to have those spots covered. All right. Then, like I said, that ledge there. Now, another thing with this is if you want to do like the round robin type looting where you actually, you know, loot as you go. Like, you know, you could be more active and get more too. Like, you know, have each like start off by killing over 2 minutes, and then, you know, have the toons killing while you're looting and stuff, and then switching off and then just going straight back to looting and killing at the same time, kind of thing. You could possibly get more that way, because you totally don't need to actually have each potato in each spot. As you see, they're still respawning the mobs now, even though I took them out of that one spot there. But yeah, here's one cave right there where I have X marked. There's the other one, which I know I showed you guys the toons inside, but here's the actual outside of them. They're the two big caves. You'll be able to tell because these other caves are like really shallow. You only see like one mob inside, whereas the other ones are, you know, nice and deep and have a bunch of mobs inside. So that's where you can tell. And then I have another potato right outside of X, actually. So right up here, and they're actually killing like these mobs over here, these mobs over here. And then we have two mobs or potatoes stacked right here where the triangle is. They're killing like the one little mob in there, and then killing all these here. And the reason why I stacked them there, because it seemed like they were actually getting the most here, with being right there, because they're probably able to loot all these over here. Maybe not quite that one, but still. And then I have one over here. Now, this spot actually seemed to be what kind of kick-started the hyper spawns, even though this one wasn't required when I was doing the 3, and I'm gonna show you guys that. As you see, this spot's not even required right now with what I've got going on, so this spot could even be eliminated, because you see we are still respawning the mobs. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this one here, and I'm actually going to fly up with these other potatoes, which, oops, that's the wrong one. So we got square here. I'm going to go up in the air with that one. Then we're going to go to 5, which is actually over here. We're going to go to 6, which is one of the stacked ones. 7, another stacked one. And then we're going to see if we get this going again. Like I said, I actually had this going, which we'll go back to 8 so you guys don't have to see my toon just flying. And we'll see if we get the respawns. Which actually I did have this one down there. I'm not sure if that's gonna make a difference. We'll see here in a second, because maybe they were hitting one of those over there. I'm not sure, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like we are getting the respawns. Yep, everything is working just fine. So 3 spots only required for this one. So you only have a 3-man group, it will definitely work for you, and you can sit still and do the lazy wait. If you only have a 2-man group, you know, you can do it too. Possibly put, you know, one in the, you know, cave where Skull is, which is down here at the very back end right here, and you know, put your main actually where X is, and just run in and out of the cave and run over to here or something like that, and then you'll be able to do it. But the thing is, you have to actually kill the ones over there where Moon is in order to get the respawns, because if you don't, you're going to actually not see the respawns. Or, you know, if it works, you know, first try, then sure, go ahead, you're good to go. I mean, you can try to see if it'll work, but if you see that things are not responding, try killing those mobs over there and then go to your spots because that's what I had to do. I don't know if it like kicks off something, because it does look like those mobs are like running around and charging after something. So maybe you have to kill them to get them to start that whole charge, and then you can, you know, actually start respawning them with just covering these 3 spots. But as you see, this whole time I've been running my mouth, we are still getting the respawns with only these 3 spots covered. So yeah, definitely come out here and check it out, especially if you have a smaller group and you are trying to get some raw gold. Now, like I said, you can get some decent raw gold. You see we got about 1,000 to 2,000 gold per character. Actually over at Triangles where they've got the most, but there are some other really cool things. So let me go ahead and land my toons real quick for you guys, and then we're going to cut to the loot and you can see exactly what we got. All right guys, so here now we got our bags all open. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. So first off, we get the sumptuous fur, so that's really nice because we get a decent, you know, pretty good material. You see, we get a lot, and this is not even the one that got the most. We actually have one that has like over 2,000 pieces. Like I said, over there where Triangle was, where I had the 2 potatoes stacked, they seemed like they were getting the most loot, even though, like I said, that spot might not be required. Now, I didn't actually try it with the 3 mobs. Maybe you could actually have one just there and not have one on the ledge, and maybe that might be a better spot to actually have one. But yeah, not bad at all. About 500 gold on this realm per stack. Region map values almost 600 gold per stack. So not bad at all. Then we also get I did save some of the green items. You might just decide to go ahead and just get rid of them, but they are a little bit different. You know, it doesn't have that bad of a look, so I figured it might be worth putting up on the auction house to try it out. But if not, I mean, it's, you know, almost 40 gold vendor price. But actually, another good way to really make some gold off of this is to make sure you have your garrison set up, because you get the garrison pieces right here. Like this one says, I doubt this really gonna sell for that. It's up for 26,000 on my round. But it does have a region value of 2,000 gold. Even if they only sell for 2,000 gold, it's still a decent amount, and these items do sell. I have actually sold them from Blade Fury's command, and so they'll definitely sell. This one has a region value of 2,500, 42 on my realm it's saying, and this one 6,500 my realm, 2,300 region. Really all I look at is region anyway, but you have one here for about 1,900 regions. So yeah, not bad at all. A little extra value, and like I said, they do sell and sell pretty well actually. Then of course you also get lockboxes, so that's that one. Then we've got this one right here. This one got the least amount in this cave for some reason, only 815 sumptuous fur, but we did get a nice blue item. I'm not sure if we've gotten this one from the other one before, but this mace right here, it says it goes for almost 30,000 my realm, only 14,000 region, but 0.02 sell rate. So definitely going to be excited to try to sell that one. And then let's see if we can get to our next one here. Hit the wrong button. All right, so here's the other one that's stacked in the cave. And this one's got 1,633 pieces of sumptuous fur, and it was a couple green items, no blues this time, and some more of those auction house garrison pieces. And what you need is you need to have the trading post, and that's how you get these. So make sure you have a garrison set up with a trading post, and then you're good to go. All right, then we go to potato 4, and we've got we got somebody attack. We got a bunch of sumptuous fur once again, about almost 1,500. And we did get one blue item. This one's kind of low because it's only a trinket, so it's not really mog, but it does say it has a 0.04 sell rate. And yeah, not bad at all. About 5,000 gold, 0.04 sell rate's not bad at all. And then we've got another 8 pieces for the garrison, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. And this one's got, well, we're being attacked again. This one's got let's see, 1,700 pieces of sumptuous fur. And then we've got these blue items. Now this one right here, then we got a mace right here. This one does say it's only 1,300, but it says it's about 69,000 on my realm, which is kind of surprising because yeah. So there's a stagger right here. It does look somewhat like one of the green ones, but it has, like, I don't know, this reddish color stuff to it. It makes it a little bit different. So yeah. So hopefully it could sell for the almost 69,000. I doubt it. I was surprised that it's actually higher than the region value, just because this is actually on Proudmoore, which things are usually pretty low. Then we got some pretty low ones here, but I figured I'd check them out, see how well they did. And we got a whole lot of the auction house pieces, or not the auction house, I want to say auction house, trading post pieces right here. So we got 6 of this one, 3 of this one, that's 9, and 12 just on this one character right here. Then our next one, we actually got this is one at Triangle, as you see, got 2,100 pieces of sumptuous fur. And then we got this sword right here. So we actually ended up getting 2 of these. This is what's really nice. This, I don't know if, like, you can also get the bulwark here or not, which is the shield that we look for at the Blade Fury's command, but you get this sword here, which it is showing like a 90,000 region or market value on my realm. Oh, actually I didn't see that. It's only 14,000 region, but 0.02 sell rate. Still be nice if you get around 90,000 for that. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Then we go to potato 7 actually, which is also at Triangle, and this one's got 1,954. So yeah, those are 2 of the highest, but then we got a whole bunch of items here that we kept. So we got another one of those swords. We got this crossbow, which is showing about 19,000 region value, but only 0.01 sell rate, but 50,000 my realm. And we'll take a look at it right here. It doesn't look like too much actually for that one. But the swords and stuff actually did, which actually I'm surprised this bow right here, which is a green one, isn't going for more, because I think that's a pretty decent look for a bow. So yeah, that one's actually pretty cheap. But then we also got these pants, which are actually showing a region value of about 25,000, and then about 31,000 for this realm. And then we got Marine that's pretty low, another one's pretty low, and that's about it as far as blues. The other ones are, you know, some pretty low greens, but I thought they were decent enough to try to put up on the auction house. Then our last one here, we got 1,500 pieces of fur, which is, this is the one that's actually on that like pedestal thing here or whatever. And this one's got a couple of those bows, this gun here, and it's actually got a blue belt and a blue ring, which they're pretty low. But this ring is at actually a 0.06 sell rate, so might be a pretty fast seller. So it's not too bad. I mean, you get different items. The raw gold's not that bad. I don't think it's as good. Maybe it's just my setup too, but it's nice that you can do it with less potatoes. You only have to have, like I said, 3 characters, 3 different spots covered. You might have to do a little something with like the spot over in Moon in order to actually get the respawns to happen. But once you do, everything's rolling. You have no more problems. I don't think you'll have to worry about after a loot phase either, because I tried it a little bit before I was able to record, and I actually had it going and did a couple loot phases with only covering the 3 spots. So yeah, definitely shouldn't be a problem there. Maybe if you stop for like, I don't know, 30 minutes or an hour, log off and log back in, you might need to go kill some mobs over on that side. But basically, if you have spawns, stop, just go over, kill some mobs, run back to your 3 spots. So yeah, definitely think it's worth a try, especially if you have a smaller group. Alright guys, well, hope you really like this spot out here in Bastion Rise. I thought it was really good, especially if you are a smaller multi-boxer. You know, like I said, you definitely do it with 3. Only 3 spots are required as far as it stands still. Now, you possibly can do it even as a dual box if you run in and out of a cave, but you might have to kill those mobs that are across the lake. And even for the 3 box, you might have to kill those mobs that are across the lake. It seems like kind of jump starts like an event. Like I said, it seemed like they were like charging around and stuff. I don't know why that makes a difference, but maybe they're charging after some NPCs and they kill them and they help you with the respawns or something. I don't know. But yeah, definitely if you're having issues with hyper spawning it, then try to kill those and then go to your spots. But anyway guys, I actually do have spreadsheet I did for this, so we can actually see the totals of everything. I know I kind of went over the loot, but here you go. We actually did end up getting 12,877 pieces of sumptuous fur. We had 8 lock boxes. We had 8,276 mobs killed, and for raw gold we made 13,130. So not quite at the level of Blade Fury's command. You know, I've actually went back since I've been able to actually clean out my bags faster, because I've gotten, you know, marked off and stuff like that, which, you know, kind of slowed it down with when I first made the video and stuff, when I was only making about 18,000, and I can actually I can make like over 20,000 raw gold there with my whole group now. And then garrison pieces, we got 32 of them. Of course, we could have actually gotten more, but I don't have like the trading post set up on all of my toons. I think it's like the last 3 at least don't have it set up, so that kind of hurt us there. But yeah, they're definitely good. They definitely sell. I've actually sold multiple ones in a week. So yeah, that is one way to actually make a lot of gold out of this, is by making sure you actually get that set up too. Now, as far as everything, I will be interested in knowing, you know, if you guys do try this out, what you guys get, especially since we were seeing different mod pieces drop. If you guys see other ones than the ones I showed and better ones. Also, if the bulwark still drops from here, even though it's you know, other types of loot dropping here, definitely will want to know that. But anyway guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and make sure you hit that thumbs up down below. Also, don't forget to click that link down below for subscribe, and the notification bell right beside it, so you don't miss another one of these gold making videos I'm coming out with. Also, do not forget to check out the links down below. We have links for Facebook and Twitter where you can get notified when I'm coming out with one of these videos, or when I'm going live, which there's a link down below for Twitch where I will be streaming. Also, do not forget to check out the link for Discord. Definitely a great community to join, A lot of great people in there that are more than willing to help you out with your multi-box setup or with any farming questions you might have, especially if you are looking for some inside stuff in order to get that Bruto before it's gone. But anyway, guys, that's about all I have. This is Baby Powder. Peace. I'm out.